Galactic Federation Update, January 14, 2014. 13 Mulek, 12 Chen, 10 Kaban. Dratzo. We return with good news. Our Earth associates are busy making sure that what is given to you manifests as we desire. It is essential that you be prosperous, free, and that the string of debt attached to you disappears. This prosperity is not really a gift. Rather, it is how we wish to express our gratitude to you for being able to remain ready and willing to bring in a new reality for humanity. Each of you had the courage to help us by showing your intent when purchasing either an RV currency or else participating in the various prosperity programs. What you now receive is an acknowledgement by all of us for your divine cooperation in a number of vital projects. More is to come. These quick stages will enable new governance to rise. In addition, your intent is allowing us to legally arrest and then try a whole host of dark cabal villains. This operation is again dependent on your most gracious cooperation. These events are to lead shortly to disclosure. Then, we can more directly address you and set the stage for our mass landings. Much needs to be communicated to you in a very short period of time. Your current dark cabal-sponsored governments have continuously displayed a kind of indifference and a serious belligerence toward us. We have watched over the decades as they used their secret operations to send fleets of ships into orbit, challenge us in your solar system, and make it quite apparent they wished that we leave. We have replied in many meetings of our deep commitment to the sacred decrees of heaven. Recently, we have even fended off attacks by their vessels and been forced to destroy certain underground bases that were plotting the start of a general war against us. We are not here to fight. We are here at heaven's behest to mentor you back to full consciousness. You were never meant to be someone's chattel. Any excuse given them for this is no longer acceptable. We are here to protect a legal non-violent shift in your consciousness. A vast movement now exists across the surface of this planet, dedicated to full consciousness, freedom, and your personal sovereignty. The task given us is to protect this movement and help it thrive. This we are doing. We are not here to oust the dark through a use of our technological superiority. Your courage, guile, and determination are about to secure a grand victory from those who so severely underestimated you. Our mission is to watch and assist in a manner decided by heaven decades ago. This series of deliberate actions is about to succeed because of all those who have worked so diligently to bring these arrogant rapscallions down. Soon, new governance will arise to restore all that was lost over the last few decades. A new prosperity will become the norm that will literally transform your global society. Individuals that are not yet widely known will use their astute abilities to lead your service realm into a grand reunion with Agartha and with us. Mass meetings are to be the prelude to a new wisdom that will create the atmosphere for your return to full consciousness. This is a grand time for us all. What is happening is really only a beginning in the public fleshing out of this magnificent quiet revolution. There have been ups and downs that have probably created some degree of frustration for you. This frustration is now to end. A great many people in positions of quiet power have worked out a lovely denouement. We want you to enjoy what will manifest and prepare yourselves for information that can in some ways shock you, but in a very positive way. The time has come for you to emerge from the shadowland constructed for you by the dark cabal. You are meant to live in the light and bask in the divine truths given you freely by heaven. In this new reality, we are to shepherd you back to your fully conscious selves. Together, we are to bring the light to this galaxy, along with a most glorious message. Our liaisons will spread this to every corner of this galaxy. Namaste. We are your ascended masters. We arrive bearing good news. Our associates have begun the process of preparing the prosperity funds for delivery. These funds will be backed by precious metals and represent the great largesse of heaven. They are to follow a global currency reset that will set the stage for your permanent prosperity. Besides this release of funds, there will be a vast reordering of the world's banking and financial services industry. The old ways of the past few decades are over. Banking charters will be redone and new regulations strictly enforced. Many who have endorsed highly corrupt and illegal practices will be arrested. These events will be swiftly followed by new governance dedicated to establishing a divine relationship with the people of this realm. The debt-creating ways of the Dark Cabal are no longer to be tolerated. The time comes for the light to take charge of this reality. The new governance will abolish national debt and free you from the debt created illegally by the banks and their various affiliates. In this debt-free environment you will be given your sacred national sovereignty. In addition, in divine time, we are going to start a series of worldwide lessons. These will concern the numerous religious philosophies that dot this surface reality. In one way or another, we have all experienced these practices. We intend to reveal to this world just how similar they all are, and give you direct accounts of those whose words are quoted throughout the many texts that make up the fundamental teachings of these religious philosophies. It is vital that these and other truths be given to you. The separation and allegations made by many need to be properly set aside. We also intend to teach you about ascension and how you were all thrown into limited consciousness. These divine teachings are just the merest beginnings of what we need to tell you. There is the sacred story of why you are here and how you are to be resurrected by heaven. This coming ascension will happen for a great number of reasons. You need to know them, as well as a detailed history of this mission and why heaven permitted it to go temporarily astray. We are here to establish divine guidelines and explain why they are now in effect. We are here to come and aid you. We are here to supervise a grand transition, which will transform this realm and set the stage for your reunion with your brethren from spirit, inner earth, and from this galaxy. Later, you will meet many who are in the light but differ in form, size and shape. Today, through our message, we express the joy of what is now happening around this globe. The times arrive for us to move forward and begin to earnestly transform this ever-changing realm. It is a time for prosperity, new governance and disclosure. So let the manifesting of these wonders begin. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for be one. And be in joy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidl. www.paoweb.com